YouTube or TGL. I do this every time I come on this channel. Here's a rank game. I don't know when this was played recently, but I have no idea when it was played. If you guys don't remember me, or if you're new to the channel, I was on this channel two, three more times. Well, not two, three times previously. I believe all three of them were money games, and that was what I was doing at the time. But if you guys haven't realized, Shutdown just stopped doing the rank games. And so I'm going to be the one to pick up on that. So the same thing you guys are doing for him, as far as like putting in the comments what team you wanted, what playbook you wanted, hell, what stadium you wanted me to play with that team, and all of that. Even hell, it can even be challenges within that. It doesn't matter. But I'm willing to do that. So I mean, like I said, the exact same thing that he was doing, I'll be doing the same thing. And I don't know how often it'll be, but it'll be a lot of videos though. And it'll be for current gen and next gen for next Madden. I don't have next gen now. I'll be getting it next month before the new Madden drops. But this video is mainly about 4th and 1. It really threw me off because dude went for a field goal. I wasn't expecting that. Nobody goes for a field goal on 4th and 1. And I thought he was good because of someone that he knew. Like, I've seen one of the names that he's friends with, I know. So I figured that maybe this is actually like legitimate competition, because I go through everybody's friends list and bio in a ranked game so I can see who I'm messing with, or if I possibly know them, or who all they know. And they should fix that. A wide receiver should know where his awareness is at. He should know where he's at on the field. There's no reason for that. Anyway, this game is mainly about don't quit, because if you quit, the first game, if you guys didn't see, if you quit, you can't learn that from that game. You know what I mean? Like, and there, I thought that was my wide receiver. I was trying to dive down, and it ended up being my running back. EA saved me a little bit with that fumble recovery. This game, I'm going to let you guys know now, because it wasn't really a close game like that. It was a complete blowout, and he didn't quit, which I respected. I told him I was going to upload the video and talk about that, because I respect the fact that he didn't quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he kept playing through it even though he was getting beat. Unlike the last one, it's possible that the last person that I was playing quit because of the stiff arm. That is possible. But because he did quit, that still makes it a topic that I can talk about, or something that I feel is needed to talk about. For instance, I played this one guy. It was a couple of weeks ago. I was just running strong, close, and 4-6 bear under. That's all I ran all game. And he was in Philly's playbook as well, but he wasn't doing exactly what I was doing. So I was blowing him out, and it came like third quarter, midway in the third quarter, and he then started to try to do exactly what I was doing on offense and defense. He was coming out of strong, close, and try to do the exact same thing. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. I don't care, because, for one, I don't want my offense taken away. I mean, I don't want somebody to just take it and not even asking me, or same thing as my defense. But, you know, that's always an option. If you don't want to do that, another option is finishing that game out. Do not accept the mercy. Finish the game out and watch what all I was doing. Go through every single replay, or whatever replay they allow you to watch. Go through those and watch it and see what route combos I had on the field. And if you want that formation, then see what formation I was using. I'm surprised he caught that. Then see what formation I was using. And if you don't want that formation, just take the concepts of the route combinations that I've had on the field, that your opponent has had on the field. So this way, if you're using I don't want to say a trips tight end, a single back tight doubles, or zoner wide trips, or snugs, or something like that, and if you can somehow take the route combos that your opponent was using and put that into the formations that you like to use, that can make you a lot better than you were in that game when you had played him. But I mean, it's not for everybody. I mean, not everybody wants to do that. I mean, I know it's a lot of sim players out there, but there's nothing wrong with having a good offense because, I mean, real life, you got Peyton Manning running the bubble screen. You got the crossing routes that Peyton and Brady and Breeze use. You have I mean, I know the corner routes are completely overrated. I mean, not overrated, are overpowered, but at the same time, you can still work that into your offense. It's not something glitchy. If you don't want to motion somebody, you don't have to motion somebody. But I mean, you can motion an in route and then have it to where it actually does get open. But if you're a sim player, it's so much that you can still do and still make it to where you can still be a sim player. You don't have to run a big nickel bear blitz or a big nickel bear blitz, 4-6 bear under, nickel strong. You can easily run like 3-4 over or 3-4 solid, run sting pitch zone or clamp double go, cover 4 and just adjust around that. You don't have to blitz. I don't recommend for you to throw like engage 8s and cover 0s. I don't like that. Here I don't know why I threw it, but even if he did get the pick, he had 12 seconds, he wouldn't have did anything. I don't know why I had a wheel route wide open. I don't know, man. It's just the way people are playing these days is so unnecessary. I mean, because you can, and I was surprised. I mean, I wasn't surprised by the onside kick. I was actually expecting it. The way people play, I mean, I understand that you want to be a sim player. I understand you don't want to send blitzes, and you don't like the fact that people are sending blitzes at you. But that's real life, though. Just because your opponent is doing it doesn't mean that you have to do it, but you also try to figure out how do you make your defense tough to get by, or how do you make your offense tough to get by. And if you haven't learned that before, if you didn't learn that before the game and you realize your opponent was doing that to you during the game, then after that game you can see what he was doing and try to figure it out. Some of you might not want to figure that out and just buy a guide. Some of you might not want to figure it out and just find out how do you play coverage defense or how do you adjust to certain formations, because I see it all the time on TGL. There's always somebody asking for a tip defensively just to see how did he get, that's pass interference, just to see how certain players play certain, what kind of route is that, just to see how certain players adjust to certain things. That's why people watch like Misery or Shutdown, Problem. Because before, what I did when I was running Big Nickel Bear, I would watch Problem games. You know what I mean? Like, I would see how well he adjusts to it, and I'd see what I would try to figure out how do I do the exact same thing, but still do it in a different way, if that makes sense. I mean, it's just all based on how you want to play this game. And this goes for next year's too. There's no point in quitting because you can't learn nothing from that. But then there are those cases where you do quit and you just can't stand it. I mean, like, the game just completely cheated you. I do that all the time, yo. If I fumble twice back to back, I'm going to quit. That's a definite, if you know me. I'm going to quit. Right there, I thought my Xbox froze because my Xbox is known to do that. But the game is pretty much over. Let me know what playbooks that you want and what teams that you want, and I'll try to get that to you guys as soon as possible. The next couple of months probably be with the Bucks. So like, comment, subscribe. My link should be in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed.